Joint accounts can be tricky, and one of the most frequently questions asked is this: who should contribute more to the joint account? Sometimes it's very straightforward. If both of you earn around the same amount, you can just split it 50-50. Or if one of you earns more, you can make it a ratio like 60-40 or 70-30. But other times, it can be complicated. I remember a friend asking me about joint accounts, and he was earning more than his wife every month, but after bonuses were added in, his wife was earning more. So they couldn't really agree on who should be contributing more to the joint account. Now I must first stress that there's no right way to do it. My job when I meet couples is to make sure that the discussion is constructive and progressive. And more importantly, to cover all angles and make sure that both parties are heard. Because many times when it comes to managing money as a couple, there will be a more vocal one and a more accommodating one. The important thing is to make sure that the more accommodating one agrees to the plan. And there is a difference between agreeing and giving in. Giving in can be a case of, you know what, I don't want to have this complicated conversation, whatever you say goes. So while it appears that the two of you have a plan, one of you may be silently unhappy with it. And yeah, you don't want that unhappiness building up. Something I've always told my client is, don't listen to me. Although that kind of undermines my profession, my job is not to act as an authoritative figure and make everyone listen to me. My job is to make sure that the two of you come up with a solution after communicating and understanding each other's needs. And if there are any difficult questions to be asked, I will be there to help. So back to my friend and his wife. First of all, I reminded them that it's perfectly okay to make mistakes when it comes to joint accounts. Many couples fall into the trap of wanting to make everything right on the first try, and whatever they decide at the start is set in stone. It's not. There will be adjustments and changes along the way. That doesn't mean you were wrong. You just happen to make those decisions based on the circumstances then. So once I've established that with them, we started working on possible solutions and ways to plan their finances together. We settled on my friend contributing more per month, and because they love traveling, his wife would contribute more to a big yearly trip because her higher bonuses allowed her to. Once again, I must emphasize that this solution might not work for every couple because that was something they came up with themselves. My job was just assisting to get the solution out of them. Joint accounts can be confusing and complicated for many couples and requires a lot of communicating and planning. Do seek professional help if you have difficulties communicating and planning your shared finances. With that, hope you learned something today. See you in the next video.